Chamishi. Vaydaber Adonai el Moshe le'amar. Hashem spoke to Moshe saying, Daber el b'nai Yisrael v'ikach me'itam mate leveis av me'es kol nesi'ehem leveis avoisam shneim asar matais ish es shmoi tichtov al matehu. Hashem spoke to Moshe saying, speak to the children of Israel and take from them one staff for each father's house. From all their princes according to their father's house, 12 staffs. Each man's name shall you inscribe on his staff.
You recognize those people?
So you've got a bunch of staffs, and each man's name shall you inscribe on his staff. Okay, so these staffs need to be identifiable. Ve'eis shem Aharon tichtov al mate Levi ki mate echad lerosh beis avoisam. And the name of Aaron shall you inscribe on the staff of Levi. The name of Aaron shall you inscribe on the staff of Levi, for there shall be one staff for the head of their father's house. Okay? Although I divided them into two families, the family of the priesthood unto itself, and the Levite family unto itself, nonetheless it is a single tribe. So the Kohen Levim are a single tribe. Yud Tet. V'hi nachtam ba'ohel moed lifnei ha'edus asher iva'ed lachem shama. And you shall lay them in the tent of meeting before the testimony where I meet with you. Okay, kaf. V'haya ish asher evchar bo matehu yifrach v'hashikoisi me alai es tulunois b'nei Yisrael asher heim malinim aleichem. It shall be that the man whom I shall choose, his staff will blossom. And I shall cause to subside from upon me the complaints of the children of Israel, which they complain against you. I'm going to prove by using a staff that blossoms, a blossoming staff, is going to show you which man I am choosing. And they made sure that Aaron's staff was in the middle of the staffs. That one staff was going to be, is going to make sure the staff would be further away. The staff would, so they didn't want the staff too far away from the oil mode. They didn't want the staff too close. They wanted his staff in the middle. So no one could say, oh, it's the oil mode that made it grow, or it was the lack of oil mode that made it grow. So you put it right in the middle, and that's why it happened like that. 21. Vaydaber Moshe el b'nai Yisrael vayitnu eilav kol nesi'ehem mate lenasi echad mate lenasi echad leveis avosim shneim asar matais umate Aharon besoich mataisam. Moshe spoke to the children of Israel, and each of their princes gave him a staff. For each prince, a staff for each prince according to their father's house, 12 staffs, and Aaron's staff was in the middle of their staffs. In the middle of their staffs, he placed it in the center, so that they should not be able to say, because he laid it on the side facing the Shekhinah, the imminent presence of God had blossomed. Aaron put his staff, Aaron's staff was in the middle of their staffs, placed in the center, in the middle. The Aaron's staff was surrounded by the other staffs. So they should not be able to say, Bob, because he put it on the Shekhinah imminent God, it blossomed. 22, Kaf Beis. Mate Aaron v'yanach Moshe es hamatais lifnei Adonai ba'el ha'edus. Moshe laid the staffs before Hashem in the tent of meeting. Kaf Gimel. Vahi mimacharas vayeve Moshe el oihel ha'edus v'hinei parach mate Aharon leveis Levi vayotzei parach vayotzei tzitz vayigmol shkedim. Oh, it was the next day. Moshe came to the tent of the testimony, and behold, the staff of Aaron of the house of Levi had blossomed. It brought forth a blossom, sprouted a bud, and developed almonds. Amazing. The emergence of the developing fruit, which was into almonds. The fruit was identifiable. It was perceived they grew almonds. It was an almond stick. Why did Aaron's staff sprout almonds? What is this about almonds? It is the fruit which is quickest to blossom of all fruits. So too one who raises objections regarding the priesthood, his punishment hastens to come. As we have found regarding Uzziah, king of Judah, And with his anger the Kohanim, the tsaras shone upon his forehead. We see in Chronicles that tsaras broke out immediately upon Uziah's expressing anger toward the Kohanim. Do not mess with Kohanim. Do not mess with Kohanim. It is bad for your health. Vayotze Moshe es kol hamatos milifnei Adonai el kol bnei Yisrael vayiru vayikhu ish matehu. Moshe brought all the staffs from before Hashem to all the children of Israel. They saw and they took each man his staff. And that was Hamishi. Shkoyach.